Here's a simple trick, an exercise, something practical that you can do every single day, something you can do today to live a happier life, and some big picture decision making so that you can live a much more fun and exciting life over the long term. So, welcome in, fam. Much love, Trav here. It's almost time for bed, so I'm going to do my exercise here. And what this exercise is, excuse me, big picture. Life is made out of experiences. Experiences are stored later as memories. And over time, reliving the memories, your brain can't really tell the difference between the memory and the experience. Over time, the memories can add up to more than the original experience. And when you're living in old age, you're living off money, but you're really living off your experiences. So experiences compound, and there's certain windows when you can have them and certain windows when you can't have them. You know, you can travel when you're young. Once you have kids, it's going to change certain things. You know, you can have fun as a single person. Once you get married, the situation changes. So what I'm saying is, you need to recognize these closing windows and not just be playing life safe and not just be squirreling away money and not just be living to get by, but living a little bit for adventure so that later on you have these wonderful memories and experience to live off of. So I'm getting to the exercises. The daily exercise, nightly exercise coming soon. First, this is sort of a one-time exercise, and I worked on this today. Make a list of all your favorite memories, all your happiest memories, all your best memories. Go to Google. You could write down on a piece of paper. You could go to Google Drive. I like Google Drive for organization. Made a file. Here's a list of all my favorite memories, a couple pages long. And they end up often being place-based, and usually it was with people, you know. Certain things I did with my dad, certain things I did with my mom, certain things I did with my brother, fun things we did with some of my best friends, crazy places that I traveled and the people that hosted me and that I met, experiences with romantic partners, and so on. So I made this list. I want you to make a list like this, and you can comment some of them in the comments down below just so that you better remember and so that you can share them, so that you have a greater experience, so that you can go back to them later. First thing you're going to see is you're going to see a pattern. You know, for instance, today I saw some of my best memories were playing basketball with friends. So for the first time here, I brought some of the farmers out to play basketball after work. That's a memory that I'm going to have now that I'm going to be able to revisit. You know, for you it's going to be way different. But I also saw like there's a lot of travel involved, so maybe I should plan certain trips before that opportunity passes forever. Although, you know, with COVID, it's maybe not the best time, so I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. Anyways, for you, make a list, do it mentally, do it on a piece of paper, do it in a Google Drive. What are some of your favorite, your best memories, your most cherished memories? Okay? Now that you have those, look for patterns. So here's the exercise. Every day, especially when you're going to sleep, especially when you're waking up, go into your memory bank and think about some of your favorite memories. And you can make this a deliberate thing, you can make it a habit thing. Like, this is what I do when I go to bed, is I revisit some of my favorite memories. And revisiting the memories is like experiencing the memory the first time. Sometimes it's even better, and again, you can do this every day from an experience that happened one time. So, it's easy when you go to bed to be stressed out about what happened today, what's going to happen tomorrow, what's happening in the world, what's going to happen this year, what's happening with your work, what's happening with your partner, what's happening with your money, what's happening with the kids. Put all that on pause and do a meditation on your favorite memories. It's just going to make you happier. You're just going to feel better. And over time, you're going to have more memories to go back on. And you hear for some of these really old people, Blue Zones, people who have lived 100 plus years, who have rich memories, they live great lives because they can live in their memories and think about all the wonderful things that have happened, and it's like it's happened the first time. So, short video, to the point today. Comment down below what are some of your best memories. Share them with me. I'd like to know. I'll share some with you right now. You know, I mentioned the ones with my family, and I'm not gonna share romantic partner stuff because that's private, but a lot of it was like places that I went, especially through Magic the Gathering. It let me travel a lot, so going to the East Coast, going across the U.S., and a lot of the people that hosted me. It's not really about the tournament wins, more about like being hosted in Mexico by some cool people, or being hosted in Spain by a cool person, or being hosted in France by cool people, and these places that I went and adventures that I have, and I can really credit it to that game. And yours will be different, but if you're young, maybe this year is not the best time to travel, but don't just save for later, especially when you're probably going to be making more money later. You're probably going to be making a lot more at 30 than you're making at 20 and 40 when you're at 30. I always have felt like saving is sort of overrated. I'm saving now and I'm investing now, but not until my 30s. It just doesn't make sense in your 20s, I think. I mean, for some people it can, if you make a really high wage, but if you realize you're going to make a higher wage later in life, it makes sense in your 20s to experiment, to try different things, to take some time to explore and adventure and see the world and do different things, and not save money and spend that money on experiences, and spend it on your health so that you can live long and have more experiences. Spend it on food, and eventually you're going to reach a certain point where you're just making, hopefully, I mean, if you also spend, it's not like I'm saying you shouldn't make money. I'm saying that especially saving when you're young is overrated. And when when I'm hustling for money, and when you're hustling for money, it's not because of a love of money. It's because it's not because of money matters a lot. It's because we don't want money to matter that much, right? And what I mean by that is, it's later on you might want to have $100,000 to play with, so you don't have to go to work for a bit, or more or less. So sometimes we're going to be hustling. There's also recognized times, like COVID times, a time for accumulation and amassing and improving skills, so you can improve your income and saving a little bit, because the quality of experience, a lot of us, the quality of experience in life is down right now. I mean, for me, I'm missing out on travel experiences that I would otherwise have, and memories that I would otherwise have, and I'm looking for how to do it, create more memories and experiences locally. But it's hard to spend money right now. So if it's hard to spend money right now, okay, you can save, but it's not to save to have more. And careful in your investments. It should be things that contribute to your life, and things that don't chain you down and ruin your life. So I hope you found that useful, and I hope that changed the way that you think about making certain decisions in life. And I hope it made your day better today, because you realize you thought back to some of your favorite experiences with your favorite people, and you can do that anytime that you want. I sort of learned that from this book called The Giver. Maybe some of you had read this. It's sort of like a sort of sci-fi-ish, but there's someone in the community who's selected to be given all the memories, all the good memories and the bad memories. And at the end of the book, he's using the good memories to warm himself and to survive, basically, during a dark time, which is basically what it's all about. You're going to encounter dark times in life. You're going to have bad times in life. And yeah, you want to do the things to get you out of those situations. When you're broke, you need to make money. When you're lonely, you need to make alliances. When you're sick, you need to get healthy, and so on. But in the meantime, just to warm yourself, you can warm yourself on the fire of memories, of the good times and things that have happened and the people that you've crossed in your life. So, hope you find that useful. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here with me. Also, those of you who made it all the way to the end, I want to invite you to comment down below and to email me or DM me on Instagram if you have a specific problem, you have a specific question that you want answered, you want me to go in depth on a certain topic. I will be happy to do that, and I want to let you know that I appreciate you and I thank you, and in a lot of ways I do it for the comments. I don't need to go out here and vent. It's not like I'm seeking external validation, but it creates an obligation and a duty when those of you say, hey Trav, I watch your videos and they mean something to me. It's like, okay, I should share something. I should think about what I can share and what would be useful. So I'm doing that right now. Appreciate you. Thank you. And talk to you soon. Much love. Have a wonderful time. Peace.